all you air signs. Thank you for joining me for another reading this week. So if you are Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, this is your reading. Now, if you haven't joined me for a reading before, that's okay. Please understand not all messages are going to resonate, and that is just fine. If you need a private session, please contact me at my website, kellyfergusonreadings.com. And if you like these messages, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so I can continue to do readings for all of you. So, my air signs, the focus this week is going to be priorities. So, there have been a little bit of heavy hitting messages coming out for some of the other elemental signs here. So, let's see what is coming out for you, air signs. Let's think of some good stuff. Let's get some good stuff going. Good vibes for my air signs. Good vibes for the air signs. Let's see. What's the priority, please? Overall energies and priorities for our air signs. Air signs, priority, please. Okay. Ooh, autumn equinox and release. I actually have 3 coming out. I'm going to focus on this one. Autumn equinox and release, because this is the first one. What do you need to let go, air signs? Okay, there are some things that are either time to let go of, or things that have run their course and it's kind of old news type stuff. This can also talk about feelings, emotions, and heaviness and all of that. There's definitely stuff you need to let go. Now, these two kind of came out at the same time as well. Ocean, ebb and flow, which is telling me that you could be going through a little bit of rocky time, some emotional ups and downs, and kind of in either a high or in a low period of your life, because we all have these ebb and flows. We all have these moments where things are going great and moments of transition and challenge and change for us. So this is definitely a message for you, and I have DNA and karma. So this is saying not that your karma is coming up, but it's saying you have to be in control of the choices that you make so you go in the direction that you want to go. If you're being told there's some things that aren't working for you and it's time to release them, DNA and karma can also suggest that if things are going up and down, that unless you take action and let things go, that you could go into a repeating cycle of what you're already experiencing. And if it's not positive, then you probably don't want to repeat that experience, right? Right. So, air signs, let's talk about the main situation going on for you right now. What is the main priority on our air signs plates? Air signs, please. Okay. Air signs, that kind of did a weird flip, so I'm going to throw it back in. If it's supposed to come out, it'll come out again. Okay, air signs. What's the main priority? Air signs, what is the main priority for us right now? Air signs. Whoa, okay. This is kind of, okay, hold on. I had a bunch of cards splat on the floor, and this one came out too. Let's take a look. Are these for you? Yes, I think they are for you. Okay, so what is the main situation for you, air signs? I have the World. Now, this is a huge card, okay? This talks about big transformational changes and changes coming your way. Remember how I said that you could go into a repeated cycle if you're not willing to let some things go? Well, this is absolutely the card that speaks about you coming to the end of a cycle and bringing either a new cycle in or repeating another cycle if you haven't learned your lessons and let things go, okay? This also could speak for some of you guys of either a move. Now, moves can look in different ways. Moves can look like we are doing a physical move, like moving to a different home, moving to a different country, so to speak. This can also talk about making moves about where your partnerships lie or moving forward to better opportunities, okay? So, but I really do feel that this has to do with like physical move and also repeating patterns for you air signs, again, because it already came out. Time to let something go, okay? So what is getting in the way? What is the main challenge and the barrier here? Okay, I have the 3 of Cups. Now, this is telling me here that possibly some of the reasons why it's hard for you to either let go is because you either enjoy the social circles that you're in, maybe this is coming close to home. Maybe this has to do with people in your family or people that are close to your heart that you enjoy spending time with, but perhaps you're moving, it's difficult to move away from them and to create space between the social circles that you love. This could also mean that because you need to make decisions to let some things go, the people who are close to you that you love maybe won't support your decision, but this is a decision that you have to do yourself. And it can be very difficult to let go of things when other people are either putting pressure on you or that if you're or if your decisions could hurt some of the people that you love the most, okay? So this is telling me there are definitely people that you have in your arena that you're concerned about with this decision that you have to make and with the moves that you need to make. So what are the things that you can change in the situation? Four of Cups. Now this is really a lovely card in terms of what can we change, because what this is telling me is there are things and changes that are coming to you that are going to be offered to you, or things that are going to be coming your way with regards to change that you don't either see yet or you don't see clearly yet. And I love how I see evolution here, because if we just came for the Three of Cups and the next card coming out is the Four of Cups, this speaks to an evolution and moving forward of positive change, okay? So if you can change things, then maybe what you need to do is just add that fourth cup and see where my new path is going to take me, because we have four. Four is always a number of stability for me, okay, air signs? So even though you don't see let's just say you don't see into the future to see what would this new offer look like, what would it look like if I release something and let it go, this is telling me that you maybe aren't looking at that really with open eyes. Maybe you don't want the change, or you're afraid of what it might be, but this is telling me that it may not be so bad after all if you just give it a try, okay? So what do you have to accept in this process, air signs? Okay, so Seven of Swords, and what this means for me in this spread here is that you aren't always going to see everything coming your way. Now, as much as a lot of air signs like to plan, and you're really organized, and you're really creative thinkers, and you just kind of have to you really want to, I understand you want to have complete control here, and you want to see where you're going, understand where you're coming from, and cross your T's and dot your I's. But this is saying that you have to accept the fact with the situation that you're not going to see all the details in your peripheral. There's things that you aren't going to see, maybe how it looks, or either other people joining your party, whatever that looks like, okay? You're not going to see everything. So air signs, if you're waiting to make decisions to let things go based on seeing the proof in the pudding, you're not going to see it. So you're going to have to accept the fact that some of these decisions are going to be made either in faith or based on your feelings, which I know you're not totally used to, but sometimes you need to, okay? Now, how will things progress for you if you kind of go with the flow and move forward and don't think so much and be willing to let some things go? Ace of Pentacles. See that doorway? You get to walk through into a new opportunity, possibly a new creative opportunity in the work environment, okay? Or in terms of just bringing forward new opportunity to yourself, okay? Release, because when you release and let go, then it creates space for new offerings to come into you, all right? And here's something else I have as well. It's showing up. Page of Swords. So air signs, again, I know how you like to research and look into the details and know everything before you jump, but this is telling me a little bit less research, okay, and more faith here, okay, because this is telling me, especially because it came in reverse, that you may not see all the details with your research, okay? Like, again, research, some research, yes, but air signs, this is time, because with this card, this really makes me feel that some of you really know about the changes that need to happen. So it's time to stop delaying, okay? Because I feel like you are really delaying your own happiness. Is there any advice and guidance here for our air signs? Advice and guidance for our air signs. Nine of Wands in reverse. No more defensiveness. Don't look into the past to see how things worked out. Okay, again, don't research everything. Not everything is going to be put in black and white in front of you. Sometimes this has to do with faith. So let go of the fear about what happened in the past and taking chances or moving forward to new changes, and just go with the flow. Okay, that is your advice and guidance, air signs. Don't think so much. Air signs, I hope this reading made sense for you and that it helped give you some faith to move forward, even if you don't have all the road signs on your way. If you need a private reading, check me out at my website, kellyfergusonreadings.com. And if you like this message, please don't forget to support me by liking, sharing, and subscribing. We'll see you next week, air signs.